Alright, hello. So, I was able to stream today because hockey training was cancelled. So, I saw someone else at some point play Kaiserreich Japan. So, I figured, why not try it myself? I have not played Kaiserreich Japan in at least several years. I don't even remember the last time I played it. So brief history. After successive humiliations of Treaty of Versailles and the Tsingtao Accord, not all was well in the Empire of the Rising Sun. Hello, Laurie. Yeah, I mean, Laurie, the way you say my name is literally the pronunciation of your second word, just do it shorter. So I know that's why a lot of people in the EPG didn't call me Nick in the beginning, because they felt bad. And I'm not lying. You can ask them. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. Yeah. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't see it as an insult to begin with anyway. Nah, you do not have to apologize whatsoever. I genuinely don't give a shit. Ah, yes, of course. Sounds like a great idea. Or Laurie. Sounds the same by this. I mean, close enough, right? Nah, that's one of the reasons why many people from the UK struggle to, or need to get used to, or never call me by my real name. Often they just opt for Nick, because otherwise they feel bad. Which I just find very funny. 6 more in the next 3 weeks, so good luck. I believe in you. You'll ace them. I'm very glad I do not have any exams to study for anymore. Or all, not at the moment. I've had enough in the past, but fingers crossed. You're not a naturally born physicist or mathematician. Neither am I. But I too managed to pass my A-level exams, so if I can, then you definitely can. Exactly. Japan has so many states in this mod, what the hell? Okay. Missing the train production. Let me just do this. Basic carrier naval bomber. Honestly, yeah, it's fine. I mean, sure, let's... Oh. Get these guys as well. Range focus, general aircraft, multi-role. I'll do the general aircraft designer for this one. Doesn't matter too much. Then check that on 3. Cool. Have at least one producing convoys. Let me just put all of these into one big fleet. Get this guy. Put all of them into the main fleet. Okay, there we go. And then what I'll probably do is get myself the carrier top. No. That's for screening. Sure, get the improved cruiser hull. And I'll do some of these as well. Get some variety in the Navy at least, I suppose. Okay, so what is the state that we are in here? And the May 15th incident has started. Okay. I'll take a look at that when time's actually there.
He does not fox smash my door.
Thank you for the raid tactics. Why is my... The notification is broken? It just shows up as text. Oh, I love it when everything breaks. Oh well. Anyway. The only thing I can start with here, pretty enjoyable to be honest. Nice. Let me just start with the revised Imperial Defense Policy. These are still... They have market access with me, I've got... Oh, but they're not my puppet, okay. We just... He seems pretty cool. And then you're a good infantry leader. It's a happy blend of 23 and 24. I mean, I'll take a look at everything a little bit more in depth later, right? And then I'll, yeah, judge for myself as well. Because if it is good, then once, yeah, I'll wait a couple days, see the reviews come in, all of that kind of stuff, right? And then I'll make my decision. These guys might as well become mechanized brigade. Missing out here? Yeah, is that so, Joshi? We're also gonna give it a few days as it could feel enjoyable because of what trash. Yeah. You're on my team or a Kimmy career? I'm gonna leave that wholly up to you. But it's already better, only concern is the AI. Yeah, all good, take your time. Is there a guy that... I mean, a brilliant strategist can't be a bad idea, right? And honestly, it's just get these on a port garrison order for now. Could be my team. Oh, good luck with that, Joshi. Okay, cool. Actually, I'll probably go for these guys, considering they don't need the RT. We can save up with that for now. Don't have any breakthroughs or anything there. They can just go there. You guys can go there, and you can stay in Nagasaki. And then I can unpause and start consolidating the entire... Actually, I'll do this. Make my life a bit easier. Then organizing air is going to be a bit less difficult. Then get those. The interwar close air support isn't very good, so I'm gonna leave those be for now. Voting rights and allegation council. Delegation cities were formed in 1928 as a result. Oh, okay. Well, I accidentally unpaused. As a result of Americans intervening in the Zili-Fengshan conflict that they believed was going to spill over into open war between ourselves and the Zili and their German backers. When a passenger train was attacked by Chinese warlords, America saw the opportunity to mediate. Give me 1 second. I feel like that's a bit loud. Not only in order to create a more permanent solution to the instability in the East, but also to enshrine the open door policy in China, which allows all powers equal access to Chinese markets, consisting of all official concessions in China, as well as a 30-mile neutral zone. Delegation cities, officially known as the International Mandate for the Chinese Concessions, also host a foreign delegation council for various powers with interest in China to coordinate their policies better. As the foremost power in the Far East, we are naturally able to vote on a council. Okay, cool. Japan has had a presence in Manchuria ever since the conclusion of the Russo-Japanese War, and in the years since our hold over the region has greatly strengthened. The negotiations at Shanghai in 1928 forced the world to recognize our right to a free hand in Manchuria, opening boundless opportunity to our citizens under the Quantum Army's watchful eye. Our controls, however, is not absolute, however, and Zhang Zuolin's Fengshan government is not always cooperative. It is fortunate for him that our desire to safeguard a profitable peace in Manchuria remains paramount. We counters Australia, China, Bahrain, Miami, and Himalayas. Yeah, so you kind of just picked up the good tracks overall, right? Apart from Monaco. Alongside our hope that his government will one day act as a vehicle for greater Chinese ambitions. For these reasons, the heart of our efforts in Manchuria is the South Manchuria Railway Company, or Manpatsu for short, which has become responsible for developing and exploiting vast swaths of the Manchurian economy. Okay, cool. So the real company is raking in profits, moving our economy. Rampant landlordism. The 4-year term of the incumbent Imperial Diet, elected in 1932 as ending Prime Minister Inukai Tsuyoshi, has called for general election to happen as soon as possible. Yeah, you would switch Austria with Singapore? I mean, I'm all for Singapore, but Austria? Oh. Adds technology anti-air. Is that gonna be that technology? I'm gonna quickly test that then, because that might actually... You did short quality 95 AI, sequence how we got P2. You want 100? I mean, pretty much, right? At least. And Black Monday has reached our shores. I do not need those convoys, thank you very much. Alright, good luck, Joshi. Yeah, let's just say they defended their majority, shall we? Rebounds are increased driver moves. I mean, why not increase? More chaos, more fun, right? It's Japan demands a security garrison. Terrible news has come out of Shanghai. The International Council has refused to give us a green light to further expand military operations. This is a major blow to our plans to take over Tianjin, and we will now have to wait for China Agency to orchestrate more attacks before we can make our demands again. Yes, I didn't actually have to research that. Well, I wasted a little bit of time on it. Actually, kind of want to see what this would give me. Yeah. They shouldn't be starving here. Cool. Do I not have... Are we producing trucks? Surely, right? We are, in fact, not producing trucks. Let's quickly fix that. I thought we were. Go export focus. Lock war plans is aiming for specific bonus against specific countries for a short duration of time. One specific goals have been achieved. Sure, we'll go the long war doctrine. I feel like that's the safer option, not having played this before. Yeah, makes sense. I'm personally not that big of a fan of them. You know, those decisions are actually really not that bad. Black Monday has left deep scars in the global economy, and particularly on the Deutsche Asiatische Bank in Shanghai, which seems to have fallen victim to unscrupulous business practices and possibly insider trading. Our delegations are now seeking guidance on how they should vote concerning the proper bailout. Deny. Well, it passed anyway. The May 15th incident. The Prime Minister has been assassinated. A group of 11 radical junior Navy officers connected to the Nichiroki broke into the official residence of Prime Minister Inukai and shot him dead. They claim to have done so to avenge the death of Katayama-sen and the murder of some workers in Niigata. The incident has greatly shocked the nation, and the Admiralty Board, mortified by the incident, has already begun court-martial and thorough investigation of radical activities within the Navy. Cool. So now we can actually head through the political part. Okay. Security debate following the... Oh, here. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, we still have to go through with that then. May turn just 2 on solo. Yeah, fair. Oh, the research slots only gained for a year? I don't usually, Ozzy. I say I generally don't play modded. Which I don't. But this time I felt like it. The National Security Act. The infamous Peace Preservation Act was introduced in early 1924 by the Tanaka regime in the midst of the Red Scare following the Kanto anarchist uprising in September 1923. No, I mean, look at the date. And a radicalist syndicalist assassination attempt on the then Crown Prince Hirohito in December of that year. The act drastically curtailed civil rights and symbolized the draconian rule of General Tanaka. It was repealed when the regime was brought down by the constitutional restoration of 1926, but the Prime Minister of Suzuki, Kisaburo, now wants to reintroduce it, or rather, a slightly reworked version of it, under the name of the National Security Act. He has faced strong opposition, even from within his own cabinet, and public opinion has sunk to a new low, but Suzuki believes its reintroduction is a necessary step to counter the rising tide of radicalism. He is not alone in his view. A cross-party parliamentary group led by Nakashima Shikute of the Sayukai and Atachi Kenzo of the Minsaito has declared the act to be the last bulwark of constitutional government and supports its passage. Cool. What if you play as like... Bro, I'm playing modded. I'm doing my Japan playthrough. The title is Kaiserreich Japan. And then you ask me, what if we play as a minor country? What? I don't know. Maybe. No, because it's not recommended, because a mod can crash. Do I want to stay democratic, or do we say we go for a radicalism? Let's just go for national populism, because why not? Government under fire, because they still feel betrayed by him backing down. Education Council votes on providing aid to the Sichuan region. Sure. Hello, Emra. What's up? Welcome. Abandoned by everyone, the humiliated Prime Minister Suzuki resigned when the peers passed a censure motion denouncing the cabinet, and with lukewarm support, former Home Minister Mizuno Arentaro was appointed in his place. Ominously, the Privy Council and its ultra-conservative chairman, Baron Hiranuma, issued a statement declaring that the parliamentary impotency needs to be replaced. Cool. I forgot how much reading this shit is. Oh my god. The current political instability and the ineptitude of the political establishment have rekindled the flames of restorationist cause. While Lieutenant Colonel Hashimoto's ever-secretive Sakurai has been the historic hotbed of anti-establishment thought in the military, the recent years have seen a surge in membership of General Araki's Kodoha. Yeah, I appreciate it, Emra. I appreciate it. The Kodoha, or Imperial Way faction, has gained much momentum through the organizational efforts of its radical junior officers, who openly share their beliefs in anti-capitalism, anti-oligarchism, and anti-parliamentarism. Usually from underprivileged or humble backgrounds, many of these officers have experienced poverty from childhood and have observed what they as the evil influence of favoritism, that's what they see as the evil influence of favoritism, which fits with their view that the establishment has seized power from the emperor and is leading the nation into the abyss. The restorationist solution is simple: to sweep out the ruling establishment and restore all power to the emperor. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's pretty much the idea. The young people that grew up in poverty are leading a nationalist movement. All good, Emra. Good luck studying. And good luck with your exam when you've got it. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Is there one here? Research. Ah, yeah, actually, that's quite nice. The election of Mizuno Rentaro. The resignation of Suzuki The Riken Sayukai and an emergency convention was called the Bureaucratic Tokonami faction, named after Tokonami Takajiro, chairman of the pro-Tanaka Seiyu Honto. During the Tanaka dictatorship and its aftermath has been crippled by the loss of its leader, leaving the reactionary Nakajima faction to take control of the party. From this new post as Director of General Affairs, Nakajima enjoys decision-making powers over the entire party, although he has stopped short of crowning himself chairman, instead appointing current Prime Minister and Tokonami-aligned Mizun Arentaro. Some stability. Cool. Then we'll do radio for research. Japan's longest day. After 10 years of political disgrace, the army has seized power again, this time in a coup d'etat. Parliamentary impotency has indeed been replaced by a more stable system. The ultra-conservative Baron Hiranuma Kichiro has played his hand well. He is now Prime Minister, and state of martial law has been declared throughout all of the greater Japanese Empire. So the centralists get into power. A new power struggle. The coup was carried out by a broad coalition of units, but few did so with the enthusiasm of the Kodoha junior officers and their associates. Indeed, they were happy enough to do their utmost to overthrow the ever-inept elected government, seeking the parliamentary system for what it was, a plutocratic capitalist institution. But little has changed under a new government. I don't know, Joshi. I am awful with names. I've told you this many times. I genuinely am beyond awful with names. Hiranuma and his ilk and the Toseya, those controlling France, have gleefully taken their leading roles in the new regime, and the Kodoha have been sidelined for their radicalism. So the junior officers have concluded that they and Japan as a whole have been betrayed. Once again, the establishment has seized power from the emperor and is leading the nation into a different kind of abyss. So people will know. Just gotta love the entire I don't like you, but you don't like me, and they just keep going. Let's wait with that. And get air research speed. The Kodoha counter-coup. Earlier today, the Kodoha junior officers from the units in Tokyo area have staged a new coup d'etat early this morning. 1,400 officers and enlisted soldiers set out to take control of key communication and administrative facilities. The Army Ministry and General Staff Office, the Metropolitan Police Headquarters, the Prime Minister's official residence, and the Imperial Diet buildings were all quickly taken. And the Imperial Palace went under siege. In the afternoon, the Emperor himself addressed the soldiers and announced his official support for the revolution. To ensure proper guidance this time, General Araki has recommended Prince Konoe Fumimaro for the position of Prime Minister. Konoe has connections with various intellectuals, publicists, and other notables who are sympathetic to the restorationist cause, and is expected to find a way to create Japan that is more in line with Kodoha's views. Okay, so we changed government again. Nice, Joshi. Kite-san and Nan Shoryu. That's just a bit more general information, I'm pretty sure. From Dalian to Harbin. Where is Harbin? Harbin. Oh, there. Cool. Journey to Khmer, 21 hours and 30 minutes. We don't need stability in this country, right? 16%? Oh dear God. Cool, so the National Security Act, the Showa Restoration. Although the restorations have coalesced into the Taisai Yokusankai, they remain far from united. Konoe finds himself having to thread the needle between the demands of the Kodoha, Saido, and Dojinkai factions. Should we prioritize one faction by taking multiple of their focuses one after another, we will gain specific bonuses tailored to that faction, but increasingly lose stability. In contrast, balancing the order in which you complete the Showa Restoration tree will lead to a more stable coalition, though we may lose out on aforementioned bonuses. You will get 3 bonuses for prioritization. The one on the left gives political power, center gives party popularity, and to the right gives army experience. Cool. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's a little bit too much reading for me. There, war ready staff has been completed. The Showa Restoration. Eliminate party politics. Destroy degenerative individualism. Temporarily appease the other factions and governments. Let's do this first. Get the party popularity up. It is now 24%. $36. Cool. Second in command, Imperial Prince. So the effective change is actually quite nice. And then the new coalition has the paternal autocrats as well. Oof, feels bad, Joshi. Okay, Taiwan isn't a core. Oh yeah, no, of course Taiwan isn't core for us. Free trade, as that will give us a bit more research speed again. This is the way we should go forward. Nice. Yes, so definitely these middle ones are 100% the ones we want to go for first. They are definitely the nicer ones to have, like those consumer goods and everything. But I do want to take a couple of them in one go. So now I can do that after doing the other focus. So add an independent nation. Cool, so now I gotta go for one of the other ones. Valuable old Okay, interesting. Land of the Rising Sun's Crown. Tradition is important. Perhaps the prince should keep... Oh, I didn't mean to click. Oops, well. Nothing we can do about that now. Yeah, not a bad idea. I don't know, Lorna. I haven't really tried much yet. We're only in February of 1937. So I have yet to find out. Is there that stability? Only 5% political power. Yeah, cool. Tanjin is now ours. I feel like we might have to defend that. Let's do the... Actually, yeah, do the 0 resources to market thing. Seize Guam and take even more. Where's Guam again? Oh yeah, there. Okay, well that is a shame, but expected. So we would be in support of the American Union staying trained. Sure, let's send 2,000 guns over, might as well. Wow. We a new domestic manufacturer and 1 early truck is added to the stockpile. Insane. This gives some extra stability. And that actually gives civilian factories. I didn't even realize that. No, it's just a regular Kaiserreich, Larna. Just regular Kaiserreich. Then next I'll what do I do next? get some extra military factories, because why not? Do early mob so we can get a couple extra factories. And get those tiles. The Philippines request support. Sure. Nagoya and Pacific Peace. Sponsored by the government, the Nagoya Pan-Pacific Peace Exposition was intended to promote industry, transportation, education, science, construction, architecture. Blah, blah, blah. Over the 2.5 months of the operation, the Nagoya exhibition received more than 4.8 million visitors, roughly 4 times the population of the greater Nagoya area at the time. We have shown our best to the world. Okay, cool. I do want to save it for partial mob though. What does the divert workers towards production? Don't really need that right now. I'm spending a lot of steel on these carriers, huh? Yeah. Get the new medium airframe research at least. Are there many cores with less than 3 infrastructure? Oh, actually, yeah, there's quite a few. Oh, we're actually starting to get some political power now. So, economy is looking a lot healthier than before. Still not great, of course, but better than what it was before. Then let's get the retention and factory output. Cool. And then go there, which gets construction speed, and after that we do this one, this gives us a couple refineries. And then there we can get some more civilian factories and infrastructure. Don't really care about the price of these submarines as long as they're good. That's actually quite nice. Industry research speed and civilian output. Construction speed. So construction speed is definitely necessary. Yeah, actually. I should probably get some of those as well, huh? So I mean, 10% war support is quite nice. The Tokyo Conference Pan-Asian support is supported by a Pan-Asian thought is genuinely supported by a large segment of the political classes and is a useful tool regardless. By hosting a major conference Tokyo inviting diplomats from all over Asia, we can encourage cooperations between Asiatics to stand against Western imperialism. To support non-Han Chinese states in their... I mean, that's actually like properly starting to go to war and stuff. But I mean, honestly, taking Shanghai doesn't sound... Oh, Shanghai isn't that Reichspakt. Never mind. The Philippines are independent though. So what I might just do is go towards the Philippines. But I don't want to get these industry bonuses first though, and those refineries will help. There. Get at least another 5 of those. Infantry, production efficient cap, output, design team cost. Sure. Get the computing machine for research speed. Get these. Actually, nah, let's go for Philippines. Do I? Do they? I wouldn't know. I'll believe it though. Oh, okay, interesting. Let me actually just... I'll probably go for the 15% stability first. As stability is just a nice buff to everything. I am kind of interested in what's years ago, but not in a long time. Increases construction speed, also increase your designer costs. Or we simply gain factories. 10% research speed is actually insane though. So I will go for this. 10%, that 10% research speed is actually insane. I did not see that before. Let me get the army maneuver. So we get the army XP up a bit. Start exercising the navy, as we have not yet done that. Upgrade the tanks just a bit. They're nothing special, but it'll have to do. War-ready industries. So, cool, yeah, that's one of the Americas gone. So within a year, we'll begin the War of National Reclamation to take the South. Yeah, we'll support them, because why not? Then advanced machine tools, because we've got that bonus for it. Efficiency cap. And then previous national spirits will be merged into one. That is quite nice. So this will look a lot better. I'll do that. China is still one big mess. So, if possible, taking advantage of that at some point would be quite nice. Cool. I'm gonna quickly rush through that extra research slot, and then I'll go down towards trying to get what's it called? That thing against the Philippines. I mean, we're still building up the economy, so might as well commit to that. Might as well send the latest stuff. Cool, so the new submarines can have those fancy tiles. Those are done. Improved radio. Get construction. Just go for the basic superior firepower. Seems like the most just default bet, honestly. Land reform. Rent Control Act. Cool. Moderately. I mean, do that. Currently, we'll get the remove, changing. Does going for more benefit it though? Those have 4. Kind of want to see. I would think so, but I'm not too sure. Sure, I mean, why not? Get the cavalry recon added. They're still doing their thing in China. Get the new guns researched. Yeah, I don't think anything changed, so kind of wasted 10 war support, but that's honestly kind of fine. Let's see if we can get the Philippines to fold to us though. Economy is getting nicely developed though. Finally have a decent amount of civilian factories. And I honestly might do... Are there any provinces with... That adds 2, that adds 2. Might just upgrade these just because it allows me to build in those states as well at 80%, and it gives me a few more resources. improve relations first. I wonder if they will accept or not. Get better fuel refining. Don't need a recruitable pop either. Honestly, that guy from the Bank of Japan seems pretty cool. Oh, I didn't know he would immediately declare war. Okay, cool, I suppose. Let's try and get a landing then. This seems a pretty good way to get some extra resources. Then battleships, cruisers, AA, screens, anti-air, and light attack. Tokyo, Niigata, and North Tohoku. There, and then I don't think we can get, maybe we can get close enough from over there. Get more resources from that. Nah, we are just too far away. Cool, let's see if my Marines are able to land. I was on a bit of a high speed, so let me just quickly stop that. Should be able to. We are running out of fuel, but cool, that is the landing done. We are in a port as well. Looking good. A royal child. Are we actually not gonna be able to push? Bro. Come on. Use groups 2 per name. I know. But it also takes a lot more time to prep it, and I am too lazy to click that many buttons. I'm aware. I just don't feel like doing that much work for a naval invasion. Are we really using that much supply? Oh, wait. These guys are, right. Yeah, that's much better. This is their supply hub, right? Yes. So if I just quickly cut them off from that, then my life could become a lot easier here against them. Cool. Our finest hour. Stealth focus. Let's go supremacy focus. Get the new guns. I don't know why they are off screen. That is quite annoying, but leg infantry. Division speed, division XP gain. Let's send you back up there. Can we please get them out of the towel? They have no supply. Thank you very much. Cool. And now let's just finish them off, please. There. And get rid of them. Field manuals. Do I want bureaucratic? Holy shit, that's a lot of infrastructure. I mean, honestly, it's kind of fine, the Central Railroad plan. This does get the extra oil, 10% resource gain. That just gives some resources. I don't know what all of that gives, though. Certain companies can be upgraded. I mean, the Zaibatsu just seems like the better option, honestly. The Great Drought. Ah, nice. I used to, Joshi, but I didn't at the end. You just... Oh my god. See, that explains all the murders you've committed. Not me. You have others. Go torpedo cruiser because sure, why not? Get these to just push on. Cool. Get signal company. Da, 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 da. Do logistic company, because why not? I will quickly try to build that. We have to hold out here for a month without pretty much any supply. Let's see if it's possible. We'll find out with time, right? And here. Cool. So now we have even more resources. I don't need to trade for these guys anymore. Please hurry up with the construction. 24th of August. Infantry. Artillery guy as well. Cool, we have got supplies. The logistic core. Improve the recon units will be quite helpful. Infantry experts, nice. Can I break through these guys? Yes, I can. They just fumbled. Cool. We just take everything. There we go. I do have to train some more of these guys though. Because they'll act as a garrison. We'll give the drug abuser, the druggie, command over the garrisons. But yeah, cool. Send the latest equipment. There. Even more? That drought is goddamn okay. That it really is a very significant drought, huh? get those guys. We'll start exercising them. Siam, welcome. Burma, welcome. Liberate a local Filipino government. Forgot that was a feature in Kaiserreich, that it lets you release things and stuff. Because when you just take it, it doesn't like it. Let's get those constructed as well. Attendees will be extremely likely to agree. Yeah. Are there any other things I can add here? Yeah. I can add those. Why not add the signal companies as well? Yeah, they'll agree, right? Surely. That is a shame. Yeah, they want to. Great. So just got Siam in the party here. Yeah. I may get the new AA. What I will actually also do is that's a level 6 port. Is invade Shanghai because we get a war goal to do. Actually, oh no, they're still in the Reichspakt. Never mind. But more war support, I suppose. I mean, yeah, I know, but it'll just mean that we're in a constant state of war. I mean, they're a German puppet. I'm not worried about them invading me. I just don't want to be in a permanent state of war when I already only have 58% stability. It is just not a very good idea. Five races under the sun. Get another submarine as well. Advanced light ship. So what we'll do, get some light batteries, another light battery. Actually get some depth charges. AA. Sonar. That's sonar. Torpedoes. And it's already too expensive. Fuck. Improve worker conditions decision. Yeah, I mean it's not named that in this mod, but I know. Why did those actually not get built? I don't really understand why. They just disappear to the bottom, and I'm not too sure why. Cool. Buy that from our neighbors. I do kind of want to expand the naval arsenal first, though. My research logistics company, then I can get those, which is quite nice. Hello, Nana, what's up? Get continental warfare. Then get another 24 of those recruited in the meantime. Gets a logistic company. Cool. Fighters and carrier fighters get extra speed. Give me a second, my cat wants to leave. Getting free Russia for the Platino. Nice, nice. I haven't actually given Russia a try yet at all in Victory. And there we go, continental warfare. Still this game we were in the same situation? Ah, okay, I see. Let's go for a nice finish of Shaanxi to be... Actually, do I want to? Probably not, right? Hanzo Federation. I already have a war goal against those guys, so let me just send my troops to the front line there. And then we will naval invade Hong Kong, I guess, I suppose. And declare war. Let's see if we can quickly snatch a port, though. We can. Cool. Nice. I haven't really paid attention to my tanks, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to be absolutely fucking dog shit. So honestly, I don't think it's even worth it to... I mean, I'll see what they can do. I'll bring him over to the front line, I guess. But I don't exactly have high hopes for them. I mean, so far, it seems to be going pretty alright for the regular ground forces, though. War-ready equipment, cool. Let me try get them over again, because I did not do the order properly. Oops. And then... where's my navy? Let's see if we can quickly naval it. New tank divisions if you're strong planes. Yeah, well... I've kind of not been doing a very good job in terms of keeping up with the entire air and navy stuff. So just the entire equipment stuff. As I'm too tired for that. I know planes are indeed great. Yeah, like I said, I have not paid enough attention to honestly anything. So I don't have very good hopes for them. Where did my... okay, cool. I'll just chuck him on that. The only thing I have is these extremely crappy planes. I mean, this works. Gets honestly almost anyone somewhat capable. Sure, get this guy. Boom. Boom. You guys can just run along the coast for now. Anything interesting there? Not really. I'm just gonna quickly spread the crowd out like that. And just take as much shit as I can before the next wave of my own reinforcements arrives. And then I'll retreat. Who just declared the war on me? Yeah, I mean, the landings definitely worked. Let's see what else I can do next. From Hong Kong. Let's see if that works. Nico P3, Yun Q2, P2 100, yeah. Yeah? That does seem a little odd. Is the AI just not going to react to me being here? That's what I'm mainly confused about. I don't have any XP. I honestly don't know what game is doing for me. Like, this is they're just not doing anything. There's pretty much no reinforcements. This just seems wrong. I mean, yeah, sure, it's cool. Like, I mean, I'll take it. The front in the north is collapsing, though. I see. So we may be winning over here, but it's not really much winning being done when the rest of the war. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the approach I was going for to begin with. It's just overwhelm the AI. As it's quite easy to do, overwhelming them. But I do need to watch out with where I'm pushing now. Because the front line has become quite overextended. Let me get the maximum amount of infrastructure in these states for those resources. Then I really should have started trading for all of this earlier. Oh wow. Cool. That's enough for them to invade. Welcome back, Tactics. So now that I've done that, let me check on this guy. Check him in there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay, nice. Good luck with that. Ah, that's quite soon, huh? Okay. Cool. Let me try and get to Nanchang so we can get those juicy supplies. Then fuel refining. Perhaps reminds of a new game on Vegas season finale as well. 2 points separate first and fifth. God damn, okay. Well, good luck. Yeah. I mean, let's send the specialized marine troops over here. Try and take that part out. I do not need that many people surrounding an empty tile. Are they still getting pushed there? Yeah. Actually, let's quickly set up on this side of the river. I mean, there's gaps here, there's gaps everywhere. So let's just spread. Get those to go over there. Cool, cool, cool. Then get all of you there as well. Finish with the encirclements. Nice. So that's those two done. Reduce the supply consumption and reinforcement rate up. Then let's bring the tanks over here and just let them race into the depths of China. And I'm just going to battle plan into them, honestly. We've got enough of a gap. Just gonna try and get away with it. Cool, you guys go there. You two can go back over there. Where are the tanks? Oh, they're finishing off that. Okay. I mean, I guess that works, yeah? Then let's bring you guys over there. We'll bring the Marines over here. Yeah, I agree, Lorna. There, we can invite them. Instead of the support RTL Go logistic companies. I have played multiplayer. I haven't played the more serious multiplayer in years. I have somewhat recently done some co-op games though with a friend of mine and viewer. So yeah, those games were quite fun. But today just felt like doing some single player with it and whatnot. The drought has ended. It has been more than long enough. Thank God that that is no longer happening. That was pretty fucking bad. Those guys are done. There. Extra resources. Boom. And we are done. And we are also encircled. That's not very good. We are not encircled. It's fine. I thought I was. I'm not though. That's just the capitulated places. All we need now to disappear is the Jiangxi Kali. So let me specifically for that get the tanks to go up and get the Marines to go up. Get these guys here. Let's just do all of this again because it was messing up. Then get the large front line. Get the military theorists. And get the Navy guy as well. There, because now, since we've got that railroad, their economy should start to suffer a bit. Cool. Wait, that's insane. Holy shit, that's actually insane. Those buffs are fucking crazy. they have barely any supply, but if we can just take that, then they will also have barely any supply. And if we can just connect up with our own railroads, that will be perfect. Looks like we can. Okay, so they should be pretty screwed here now. Let me just quickly send in everything to finish them off. Hello, Crispy, what's up? There we go. Invest in heavy industry. Cool, there we go. Should be able to finish off these guys quite quickly now. Nice. We've only suffered 129k. I mean, yeah, we've definitely inflicted a lot of casualties on them. That's good. Looking good. Then they're leaving gaps in the front line. Let me just see if I can abuse those. I cannot. They're actually covering them now. Let me move my tanks over. Well, that's them gone here quite soon. And Mongolia has also joined in on all of this here, but I did not need to do that. I mean, actually, kind of fine. I don't really need the specialized units to, like the Marines. See, there we go. The reformed government of China. Actually, yeah, what I'll do at first, actually, is Empire of Japan. We'll take the entire coastline. Do something like that. Get that one as well. That will give me a bunch of negative score, so let's just get rid of those. Probably get myself this as well, and this. It'll look a bit clearer. I haven't, Larna. Nope. I have not. Take all of that. Take all of Yunnan. Yeah, all good tactics. Good luck. Cool. Can we just get those? Thank you very much. And there we go. Where is... I can't even look it up. Okay, there we go. China looks fucking horrible, but it's ours. Then reduce that. Increase that. Oh, I can't even give it to the Republic of China. Never mind, I'm not even allowed to keep it. Do I want to keep the ports? Let's keep the ports. Oh, that's not very nice, Afghanistan. Yeah. May not take the decision to promote investment in sphere members, which over time can lead to Japanese control over the country. Cool. Well, this certainly is... So Germany just fighting a death war again. Cool. Well done, Germany. I agree. I agree. Get these. What I will do now then is quickly take a look at... Do we have that one increase the oil there? I mean, there's not necessarily anywhere I need to think for now, so let me just build some more refineries. There, since I'm building the refineries, I should be good on that soon. They keep requesting equipment. Hello, Emra, welcome back. let me see if I can do anything with that. I mean, Germany, East Asia, yeah. I mean, they're too focused on other things for me to have to be scared or anything about that. Infantry experts. We've already got I mean, I can get another 17 Marines. That'll be nice. They're nothing too special, but... I mean, I can get myself into a war with the Entente very quickly. I wonder if they actually would go to war with me, though. Let me actually issue an ultimatum towards the Germans first, though. I'll get that in a second. First, I want to see if I can get these Germans to get their bosses. I mean, that works. I'll just send over a couple of these guys here. I do definitely need to train those guys up. Thank you, Tactics. Thank you very much. Any provinces with fuel I can expand. Just that one? Really? I mean, that's some of the steel from when I need it. Get some more rubber. Get more air attack. Oh wait. These were meant to stay there. What's their economy looking like? 38 factories only? Damn, okay. They do not have a lot of factories. I thought they'd have a few more. Well, I suppose what I can do now is select these to go here. Boom, boom. Those that remain can go here. Well, that was a mistake, refusing by them. Looks very good. I mean, yeah, I'd hope so. They pulled support for the older consoles, so it should mean better visuals. You should study for your exam 100%. School is more important than watching some random ass guy on the internet play a video game. No worries. And, you know, I can understand asking, and I know not everyone will give the same answer, but this is the answer you'll get from me, and I understand sometimes needing that little push to actually, you know, go study. Let's just try and get through this. Get to Shanghai. Pressure Hawaii. They'll probably refuse as well because the AI doesn't like accepting those kind of things. Cool, there we go. Yeah. I mean, that's good to hear. Why can I not... Oh, wait, I don't have enough XP. That makes sense. Maybe you're driving wrong, Joshi. Ever considered that? Yeah, Australia. What about Australia? Yeah. Marine Org extra. That'll make these divisions roll over these guys even more. Oh. Do I even get to say I don't even get to say in this. I can't really. Yeah, let's take Albania. We are taking Albania. I don't care. And I'm taking Shanghai. Thank you very much. The fate of Albania. Boom. Albania is now our... our puppets. That's so stupid. Wait, what? Can Germany actually... The event thingy for them to give up the control over here doesn't make sense, because it doesn't happen. Boom, boom. Map painting. That's so fine. Oh, dear God. Princely Federation. Bro, what? Indochina, liberate Vietnam. Let's just do an Indochina. Malaya and the Sultans. They can have that. Assimilate. Shanghai is now ours. Tahiti, ours. Nendo, ours. Yeah, yeah. Palau, yeah, sure. Philippines can have it. We can take that. We take that. Boom. Cool. Borneo, restore the Sayak. That's East Malaya. Holy shit, with the people we have now, minus 45% consumer goods. That's crazy. You actually get some insane fucking buffs. That's actually sick as fuck. But I know it hasn't been a very long stream. I wasn't expecting it to be today. But I'm gonna go because then I can get myself some food. And then head to bed soon again already. I was a bit later home today. Would have liked to stream for a bit longer, but oh well. yeah, bye-bye, Tactics. Good night. Good luck with your race. I believe in you. Thanks, HOI4. Error. Anyway, like I said, apologies for the short stream. I mean, I have nothing to apologize for, but still, would have liked to be a bit longer. Thank you, Larna and Emra, for tuning in on the YouTube side, and it was fun seeing some new faces. And thank you, Joshi and Tactics, for sticking around. You two enjoy your F1 25, and I hope you all have a good night and a good night of sleep. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Oh yeah, sorry, Nana, you as well. You've just been lurking. So yeah, good night, sleep well, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye.